Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways. Bullish Bitcoin Cash (BCH) cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $641.20 and $1,396.38 by 2030. Market experts accept BCH could reach $641.20 by 2025. Bearish Bitcoin Cash market cost expectation for 2022 is $113.99. Bitcoin Cash, BCH Introduction. One of the most famous forks of the first Bitcoin network is Bitcoin Cash. The thought for the cryptographic money was roused by despondency with where Bitcoin was taking, which was away from Satoshi Nakamoto's unique arrangement for it to work as a computerized cash. The production of Bitcoin Cash, what works more like a money than a store of significant worth, lighted a furious debate between defenders of Bitcoin and other people who felt that Bitcoin should have been ready to exchange all the more rapidly and economically. Close to this time, a purported nationwide conflict broke out, with allies of Bitcoin Cash dismissing Bitcoin and proclaiming it to as of now not be the genuine Bitcoin. Then, at that point, in August 2017, Bitcoin Cash was made because of a fork. It had a promising start, however, has encountered strife from that point onward. Despite the fact that Bitcoin Cash is intended to be a more helpful cash, devotees of cryptographic forms of money much of the time put resources into it. The coin's cost has the run-of-the-mill market unpredictability, yet many individuals accept its future will be more splendid and will offer more noteworthy benefit in the next long stretches of time. What is Bitcoin Cash, BCH? In spite of the fact that it isn't the most established, Bitcoin Cash is one of the greatest and most popular forks of the digital money. Not long before Bitcoin accomplished its past all-time high of $20,000 toward the finish of 2017, Bitcoin Cash was created. It extended the size of the blocks in the chain to empower more exchanges to rapidly be handled more. It's fascinating to take note of that the digital currency split into Bitcoin Cash ABC and Bitcoin Cash SV in November 2018. Satoshi Vision. This shows a readiness to keep Bitcoin and digital currencies overall advancing, but BCH's forking was essentially roused by Bitcoin's 1 MB block size limitation. Since blocks couldn't oblige the expansion in size for exchanges stacked up and sat tight for affirmation. Accordingly, Bitcoin Cash proposed making blocks between 8 MB and 32 MB in size, considering the handling of additional exchanges per block. In a Bitcoin block, there are commonly somewhere in the range of 1,000 and 1,500 exchanges. 25,000 exchanges for each block were recorded on the Bitcoin Cash network during a pressure test in September 2018. The person behind this fork, Roger Ver, has been advancing the idea that Satoshi Nakamoto, who concocted Bitcoin, was liable for having a computerized cash that could work under pressure. The adjustment of Bitcoin's block size, according to Ver and defenders of Bitcoin Cash, will make it workable for clients to involve Bitcoin as a vehicle for ordinary exchanges and allow it an opportunity to rival huge MasterCard handling organizations like Visa that charge extreme expenses to deal with worldwide exchanges. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, Fundamental Analysis. For most of its presence, Bitcoin Cash clutched the main 10 monetary standards by market cap, but it as of late lost that position. The cost of the cash doesn't come near that of Bitcoin, even at its pinnacle, only a couple of days after Bitcoin outperformed $20,000, it simply figured out how to reach $3,643. All through its most memorable year, Bitcoin Cash's cost changed fiercely. However, after the finish of 2018 and up until this point, the cost has been less inconsistent, yet principally moving lower. In no less than 2 months of beginning its cost history in August 2017 at $573, Bitcoin Cash has hit its record-breaking high. Following that $3,000 plus top, the cost of Bitcoin Cash tumbled to a low of $77 per BCH. And toward the finish of 2020, it had possibly bounced back to reach generally $350. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, technical analysis. Cost likewise fell under another lower low after a negative breakout from the sideways channel, confirming a downtrend. Closed the $100 support, it is oversold, RSI 30, proposing a potential section point for a swing exchange. There is a declining inclination on all time scales, including short, medium, and long haul. MACD line is over the MACD signal line, bullish, yet RSI is under 45, hence energy is mixed, bearish. The MACD histogram bars are decreasing, which could show a deficiency of energy. Overall volume is level, implying that it vacillates similarly on out-of-control days. Accordingly, the harmony among purchaser and dealer interest and supply is accomplished. Backing and resistance. $100 is the nearest support zone. $150, earlier help, is the nearest obstruction zone, trailed by $200, $280, and $340. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, price prediction 2022. Bitcoin Cash, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital forms of money to rise this year, BCH. The BCH cost gauge for 2022 expects a critical expansion in the year's last part, conceivably coming to $213.73. Likewise with other digital currencies, the ascent will be steady, yet no significant drops are normal. Averaging $199.48 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is possible soon given expected joint efforts and progressions. BCH is supposed to have a base worth of $170.99. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, price prediction 2023. In 2023, Bitcoin Cash BCH cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of BCH will before long outperform $356.22. Notwithstanding, we ought to hold back to check whether the BCH's general strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, BCH will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $284.98 and a typical exchanging cost of $313.47. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, price prediction 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $498.71 and BCH might benefit. In the event that the market encounters